So this is the second edition of a survey we did originally in 2018 to understand the perspective of employees and managers towards artificial intelligence. And so in 2023, with the advent of generative AI and the explosion of interest on AI, we wanted to understand how these feelings have changed. And so we surveyed 12,500 employees across 18 countries in large corporations to get a sense of that evolution.
To my great surprise, notably as we are seeing all the speculations on how Gen AI will impact the job markets, respondents are quite optimistic about AI. A large majority is actually quoting optimism as one of the two feelings that they are getting when they think about AI. And as a mirror effect, the level of concern has also drastically lowered. Of course, there are differences across geographies or seniorities. Typically, leaders tend to be much more confident. They are much more optimistic. Similarly, you're seeing differences across geographies. Brazil, for instance, is among the most optimistic countries. On the other hand, Japan or France are quite concerned. It's also important to note that respondents have high expectations both from companies and from governments when it comes to AI.
So, companies need to take action at three levels. For employees, first, they need to make sure that they're comfortable with AI. That means they need to be able to experiment. That means they need to be upskilled with broad upskilling programs. And they need to have the right frame so that they feel that AI is used responsibly in their organization.
The second element is training. We mentioned the fact that all respondents are asking for training, but I think it's important to note that it's not a one-shot event that we're talking about. We're really talking about massive upskilling that will need to happen on a continuous basis. It's really giving the opportunity to every employee to adapt throughout his career as the technology evolves.
And finally, change needs to happen also at the executive level. For the CEO and the C-level, they need to feel equipped, they need to feel upskilled so that they can lead this change, and this again requires a very specific effort.